Here we've got the Advanced Naming Therapy app, also from Tactus Therapy. This one is also really good for naming assessments. Most of these are good. Not crazy about this one in particular. It's kind of clunky and weird, but the rest of them are pretty good. Like the other apps, we have the information button with all the instructions on exactly how everything works. Very simple. I'll start with this create one just to show you what it does. Basically, you are building sentences around a given verb, and you're exploring different ways to create sentences and different ways to conjugate that verb. And so you're creating the sentences, you're reading them, you're expanding the sentence out, then you recall the word that you were trying to target, the verb, and then you compose some more sentences. It's okay. It's a little, like I said, it's a little clunky. I'm not crazy about the interface, so I'm just going to kind of skip that one for right now. Generate, however, is a fun one. So this one, you're naming items within a category. They've got phonemic categories, they've got semantic categories, and it's timed, which is a lot of fun. You've got all these different categories, rhyming, synonyms, etc. Oh, I'll go back real quick. You can see down here, you've also got these 1-minute timed tests. Unfortunately, because this is the free version, I don't have access to these, but you can still kind of get an idea of what we're doing here. So here's a record button if you feel like recording this particular assessment or therapy or whatever, however you're using this app. Name 5 words that start with tr. Here you've got your scoring. Correct. Maybe they get it incorrect. Maybe they've repeated a word. And you'll see here the timer starts when you press one of these buttons, but you can also manually start and stop the timer.
Name 5 words that start with TR.
That gives you a little bit of a prompt, audio prompt if you need it. Here we have a synonym category, phonemic, name 5 things you save, semantic, 5 words that rhyme with rain, 5 pieces of clothing, 5 words that start with B. Here you can email yourself the results and get a little bit more information. How did they do? It'll show you the times that they had for each category and how many they got right, wrong, repeated, etc. So that's pretty nice. Then we've got the compare and contrast. Here you're comparing and contrasting 2 different pictures or 2 different words depending on the person's abilities. And all of these things you can kind of adjust in the settings as far as if you only want pictures, if you only want words, etc. Got these different categories. Let's just go ahead and start.
How are these alike? How are they different?
I particularly hate this guy's voice on this section. It sounds a little condescending, I don't know. But whatever, it's fine. So basically you are prompting, how are these alike? How are these different? Again, you can record. And here, this is really nice. These are indications that you would press for the individual got it all by themselves, minimal help from the therapist, or maximum help from the therapist. So let's say that this person got it with a little bit of help. So we can put it there. If we need it written out, the concept of how are they alike, they both are this. How are they different? This one is this, while this one is this. And then you keep going and just kind of discuss these things, these abstract concept, variations of the same thing, so paint in 2 different ways. Objects. Here you can press the T button, gives you the text of each item, and that helps. Again, you can email the results. That'll give you all the information that you recorded here. And then the last one we have is the describe button, and this is basically giving you some funny pictures, weird situations, etc., and you are asking the person to describe what they're seeing, or it kind of gives you a prompt if you need it. All these different weird categories, including idioms. So here, what are they saying? What do you see? What's the problem with this picture? And again, you've got up here, you've got the recording button, so you can record these things, and then you can score them based on whether they got it individually, with minimal help, with maximum help. What is this? What's going on here? What does this mean? So this would be an idiom that we're looking for. So the dog ate my homework. If you need it, the real answer, you can press the little button. The dog ate my homework. What do you see? I love this picture. This is so cute. And what are they thinking? Where is this? Again, you've got the hint here to tell you that this is Seattle, Washington. What do you see? So these are all just fun little pictures to kind of help get your descriptions going for a person and work on that conversational skills. And again, you can email some results to yourself. So that is the Advanced Naming Therapy app.